Your face tattoos.
Yeah.
And you have tattoos all over your body, yes?
Yes. Actually, I have a couple on my chest, but just mostly what you see up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, which one was the first one, actually?
A No Face from Spirited Away. This is my favorite anime movie. I'm a big Studio Ghibli. I think oh God, if I butchered the name, but My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle. I was a big Howie Miyazaki. I might have butchered it, but they know what I'm talking about. I was a big fan. Grew up on it, and the second one was this. And I will never tell people, or maybe one day I'll tell people what this means. It's a little corny.
But the first tattoo was the big one right there on the inside of your wrist.
Yeah, the no.
How
face.
old were you when you got that?
I was probably 17 when I got my first tattoo.
17. And then when you actually went for your face, your first face tattoo, how old were you?
I was 18.
18. And which one was the first one on your face?
It was the candy. I'm so stupid. It's this side, right? All right, cool.
Yes,
I'm so uncoordinated. Ask anybody about me. I always forget, and it's so stupid. But yeah, candy. A lot of people thought it was for eye candy, but I did not do that in any way. My mom's name is Candy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So your first tattoo on your face was your mom's name?
Yeah, it was my mom's name. I did it because I wanted a face tattoo, and I was like, my mom's gonna kill me, but if it's her name, she might not, be too harsh about it and whatnot.
Now, what was her reaction of the tattoo?
I had called her an hour before and told her I was getting a face tattoo. I didn't tell her what it was, but she was pretty shook. But she said, she's very supportive. She said, do whatever you think works best. And I came home and surprised her with her name on my face.
So did you even tell her it was going to be your name, or you just said,
no, I didn't tell her it was good. She had no idea what it was going to be. She just was like, Diego, you are so ignorant. Oh my God. Yeah.
Now, were you still in school when you got that?
No, I dropped out 3 months in the freshman year.
Oh.
Yeah.
So ninth grade, you dropped out.
Yeah, I was tardy, missing classes in 6th grade. I was never in school, so school was never for me, kind of.
But 18-year-olds, was it around where you live, where you're from? Was it? I mean, not everybody gets face tattoos, so I don't want to use the word common. But was a bunch of people having face tattoos, or were you one of the early ones where you're from to have?
Literally,
for your age.
I'm from Redlands, California. It's an hour east of Los Angeles. It's population's probably 100,000 people, so it's not a real big city. Not a lot of can I curse too?
Yes.
Not a lot of shit happens out there, but I was definitely, they don't see, if you have a face tat out there, it's you banging, you repping or something, you part of a gang or a crew. It's real bad out there. So when I walk around, people think, they think I'm in a gang and shit, but I'm not in any fucking gang. But now that I got the face tat, a lot of my friends, they started picking up the idea, and now I'm seeing a little bit more people from my hometown getting the face tats. Yeah.
Now, you could have put that tattoo anywhere on your body, but why actually go for the face? Why have a face tattoo? I know you wanted one, but
why? I think I wanted to do it on my face because, I just like to go all fucking out. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to, fully commit to something. I was originally a photographer, and I was committed. I wanted to be, the next big photographer. That's where... I wanted to work and all that. But at one of my homies' shows, Stephen Cannon, I put my camera down by the DJ booth, and someone unfortunately stole it. And I was devastated. It was a present from my parents. It was $2,000 or something. And I just said fuck it. You know what I mean? I just counted my losses. All my friends were rappers, so I was well, how much is it to record at your guys' studio? And they were just shoot them $20 and we'll mix your stuff down. And I was yeah, I'll give it a shot. Why not? All my friends are rapping. Might as well try. I felt I had a cool voice, maybe. and that's how I really got into rap.
So not only did somebody steal your camera, they stole your dream.
No, if they had not stolen that camera, I would not be living my dream today, because I would have never started rapping, and I wouldn't even be in Atlanta with you right now. Yeah. So
Crazy.
they actually, you know what? I thank whoever stole my camera. Thank you if you're watching this.
Now, the other face tattoos you have, can you share the meanings behind them?
Yeah, I got 3 Z's on my right cheek. That one is the only tattoo that I would probably say had no meaning besides I was Lil Xan, and I thought it would be funny to, Lil Xan always sleepy. And that's not a lie. I'm always nodding off on the road on these airplanes. We've been traveling so much. So it's definitely a representation of how I am, And then the low, I came from a little crew called Low Gang. And it was with me, my homies Steven Cannon, Eris Ray, and a bunch of my old homies. And Low Gang, it got us to a certain level, but it evolved into Xanarchy, what we are today. We're doing all the merchandise now, and the brand is just going fucking insane. The movement is insane. The interaction with the fans is crazy. I'm not used to this. This is all the last 2 months of my life have been so crazy. It's that what do they say? That overnight shit. That's a real
overnight
thing.
Success.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Now, we know the reaction you get in your hometown, but what's the reaction you get to your face tattoos when you're out of your hometown, when you're just in various places?
I would say the difference is when I'm in my hometown, it's a bunch of old white people assuming that I'm gangbanging or something, and if their kids are walking by me, they'll be like, "Yo, Timmy, move over here" or something, and they're very prejudiced. And then the all the gangs, NSR and all that shit, they'll try to press you and shit, take your shoes, rob your shoes and shit. So just because they think you're either a Crip or a Blood, because I got a couple of C tattoos that have nothing to do with that, just the fact that they start with C. So I've been pressed on that, but luckily never been robbed or anything. Yeah, but outside of town, when I just moved to LA, just got my apartment a week ago. I'm at home in LA. People in LA are used to seeing hobos walking around literally with their balls hanging to the floor on Skid Row, So in LA, it's nothing. There's not even a second glance. And that's why I had to move out there for my music, and because for me, I just feel more comfortable out there.
Have you faced or felt, we talked about the prejudice, but has it gotten any worse past what you kind of described with the old white people that you said?
Oh,
when it comes to terms of discrimination, stereotyping, profiling.
We just flew in from New York straight into Atlanta for all these shows for AC3, and a taxi driver. We was trying to holler at a taxi driver, and it was me, my managers, and they're black, and I have face tattoos, and he was like, "Nah, you're not getting in." And we were about to start denting the car, what the fuck do you mean? There's nobody in your taxi. It's just because they were black and I had face tattoos, so they just see us as fucking misfits trying to cause trouble and shit. And I had never experienced that, and that was the first time, and I thought that was fucking whack. But I've heard New York's rude like that, and shit.
Since you've had these face tattoos, and you've had a couple now, any regrets on having face tattoos, period, for you?
Before my music started doing good, it was going real slow at first. And there was probably a couple months where I was real MIA. And I was fuck, did I make a big mistake getting these face tats? Because, with what comes with face tats is you're pretty much signing off that you're not going to live a normal life, whether it be for the good or bad. Most times for the bad, Luckily, I was fortunate enough to be blessed with just the good people that helped me get to where I'm at today. So thank you to all those people, because I don't know what I'd be doing if I wasn't where I'm at with all these face tats. I definitely wouldn't be working anywhere retail.
Any plans for more? On the face.
On the face. I was like, are you gonna ask on the face? Because definitely got plans for the chest and the arms. But the face, my manager has said that I cannot get any more. He says we gotta keep the face intact. So yeah, no more face tattoos.
At least not for now.
Yeah, for now. I might disobey him and go get another one. You know, you never know. Every day's a different day.